Good day, everyone. I am Laura G. Duduyan. This day, we will be exploring the Central Mindanao literature. So, this is the map of Central Mindanao. It comprises 4 provinces: South Cotabato Province, Sarangani, Sultan Kudarat, and the 2 chartered cities, which is General Santos City, highly urbanized, and then the Cotabato City. What is Mindanao literature? Literature in Mindanao, especially the folk literature and cultural communities, as in other Filipino groups, follow the oral tradition. Folk tales, myths, legends, epics, poems, riddles, and proverbs are handed down by word of mouth from generation to generation. So when we say Mindanao literature, it follows the oral tradition, which is folk tales, myths, legends, epics, poems, riddles, and proverbs. The Central Mindanao literature, Saksarchin, is a region of the Philippines located in Central Mindanao and is officially designated as Region 12. It is an acronym that stands for the region's 4 provinces and one of its cities, South Cotabato, Sultan Kudarat, Sarangani, and General Santos City. Soxargin, COC, stands for South Cotabato, C, Cotabato, SK, Sultan Kudarat, SAR, Sarangani, and then the General Santos City. The region is more formally known by its older name, Central Mindanao. The regional center is Coronadal City, located in the province of South Cotabato. Geographically, it is within the boundaries of the province of Maguindanao. So the Cotabato City is geographically within the boundaries of the province of Maguindanao. Itself is a part of Soxargin and is independent of that province. So Maguindanao province is a part of the Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, or ARMM, which has its seat in Cotabato City. Soxargin and the province of Maguindanao were once part of the original Cotabato province. The region has 5 cities, namely Kidapawan City, Cotabato City, General Santos City, Coronadal City, and then the Tacurong City. So facts about Region 12. Soxargin is the home of the Tiboli tribe. So, Tiboli tribe is one of the most colorful and musically inclined tribes in the country of Cotabato. Cotabato derived its name from the word Kutawatu, meaning stone fort. So, it served as the seat of the great Sultan Kudarat. So, the languages spoken in are Hiligaynon, Ilocano, Maguindanao, Cebuano, and Chabacano. And the dominant religion are Roman Catholic and Islam. The Sultan Kudarat is located in the southwestern part of Mindanao and was named after Sultan Muhammad Dipatuan Kudarat. So, Sultan Muhammad Dipatuan Kudarat is one of the greatest leaders who ruled this area under the Sultanate of Maguindanao. General Santos, or Jinsan, is known as the tuna capital of the Philippines. The General Santos City, or Jinsan, is part of the province of South Cotabato and is the first congressional district in province. The fishing industry has greatly contributed to their economy. We can see in the General Santos City the century canning, which is the fish processing. So the literary works that can be found in Region 12 are Ulahingan, Indarapatra, at Sulaiman, Makil, the Monkeys. Ulahingan is the epic of Arumanin, Livunganin, Manubo of Central Mindanao. It is closely related to the epic of Agyo of the Ilianon because the 2 tribes used to form one group. Ulahingan is traditional epic of Manubo. What is Ulahingan? Ulahingan is a local term that refers to a collection of stories done through chants. The Manubos, an ethnic group, present and preserve their stories through oral communication through a distinct way of chanting called the Olahing. Now, when we say ulahingan, it is a stories done through chance rather. So this is the story of ulahingan. Please take time to read this um, epic story. So this story started by explaining the origin of Nalandangan, the city of fortress and how it was built as well as the people resides in it. Agyu and his brother dream about the upcoming threat in their city. War as arises. Lina came to fight ferociously with the opponent king with all his might, and then to make the story short, Agi's first wife recognizes the poor bound Lena as the opponent king's true son. So the king's eyes moistened and regretted his actions for not recognizing who he had fought with. So in the story, we can see that it's easy to hurt the people when we put in our minds that they don't matter to us. But in the story, they clearly show that family will always have a special place in your heart, even they used to be your enemies. So the characters are Agyu Pamulaw, Sans father, Agyu Banlak, Kuyasa, Sons of Pamulaw, Yumbungan and Ikwangan and two others, daughter of Pamulaw, and then Mungan, Banlak's wife, Tanagyaw, Agyus young son, and then Datu's daughter, Paniguan, Pagsil, Datu's son, and the setting of this epic story is um, in Aruman or Cotabato City. Moral lesson of the story is true love will prevail in hard times. Reality is the only person who can really help yourself is you. Indara Prata at Sulaiman, Ipicong, Mindanao. So, epic from the ancient Greek from epos word it is a story poem. Is a long narrative that relates the great deeds of a larger than life hero who embodies the values of a particular society. Philippine epics orally handed down from generation to generation, chanted for certain celebrations. The author of the epic Indarabhadra at Sulaiman is Bartolome del Valle. Origin of Indarapratha and Sulaiman, Redya or Radya, Indarapratra is an ancestor of Bantugan, a renowned epic hero from the Maranao epic Darangin, based on the Ramayana rather. This story of Raha Indarapratra, mythological hero of Maguindanao, and his brother Sulaiman is based on a myth recounted by Nahib M. This is the story of Indaraprata at Sulaimanzo. A long time ago, Mindanao was covered with water, and sea covered all the lowlands so that nothing could be seen but the mountains putting from it. There were many people living in the country, and all the highlands were dotted with villages and settlements. Suddenly, there were four horrible monsters appeared in the land which greatly devastated the entire area. King Indaraprata asked his brother Sulaiman to save the land of Mindanao. Sulaiman departed for Mindanao and started looking at the four horrible monster. Upon the fight of King Indaraprata against the last monster, which is seven-headed bird, he claimed the triumph and the love of Mindanao bring back its prosperous living. And the king was given a wife, a beautiful, uh, a beautiful wife who he loved and liked. The characters are Indara Prata, the leader of the tribe, and Sulaiman, brother of King Indara Prata. Four horrible monster, Korita, multiple-limbed creature that can live on land and the sea. Tarabusaw, man-form ugly creature. Enormous bird called Pa was so large that when on the wing it covered the sun and brought darkness on the earth. Monster bird Monster bird with seven heads having the power to see in all directions simultaneously. Other characters, beautiful woman who later and king in the Reprata merit mythology of Mindanao rather. Setting Mindanao and Kingdom of Montipali, conflict man versus society. And the moral lesson is don't forget about your roots and or origin. Patriotism must be a part of ourselves. Also, supporting one's family is a sign of loving the other member of the family, and one must not leave the other in times of despair. And then also the moral lesson of this story is that love your country. To Monkey, Makil, and the Monkeys by Molly Sultan. This was a fable about a couple named Monkey and Makil who was attacked by the group of monkeys led by a Mumantaragaga. These monkeys would eat all their crops for consumption such as rice, sugarcane, and fruits as well as destroy the remaining crops. They had become a problem to the couple and the rest of the Sultanate of Agamaniog until such time the couple had carried out a plan. They had placed a white cloth over the body of Makil, making it appear that he was dead. The monkeys sympathized and offered help to Monkey by all means. They even gave Monkey a combat sword when she asked them to, not knowing that is an only a trap to kill all of them except Amumantaragaga, who survived the killing. The couple made another plan to capture the monkey by creating a trap, but it was the heron that was caught. For him not to be killed by Makil, he created a deal with him in exchange of the heron's freedom. The heron was clever enough to trick the monkey. He asked the monkey to wrap with him on a piece of sugar cane. The monkey was greedy enough to eat the pole made of sugar cane down to its last piece and made him down in the river while the heron had flown out. The death of the monkey revived the happiness of the people of Agamanio. Characters: Monkey and Makil, the couple, Amumantaragaga, leader of the monkeys, Tatalaunga, heroine, moral of the story, greed will eat you alive. To the moral lesson, the story tells about greediness. People should not be like monkeys in the fables, which ruin the life and hard works of others. We should always consider the feelings of others. Thank you for listening. That's all my report. I hope you have gained something.